Now, if you've been playing Ys 10, there's a good chance that you've gotten to Chapter 3, because this is where the demo ended, and you may or may not have gotten stuck against Magna Diga. So this video is going to show you how to pretty easily kill him, even on Nightmare difficulty, which I'll be playing on, but realistically, unless you're going for the achievement, it's better to just play it on a lower difficulty, it'll be fine. Magna Diga is a usually pretty long boss, as he has almost 40,000 HP, but here's how we can cut it down to size pretty quickly.
What is this thing? Guess it's the top dog here on this island. Well, since we're gonna be staying here a bit, I guess we better greet our host.
He has a few different attacks he can open with, but most notably what you want to wait for is his blue attack, where you can redirect his debris back at him to do a good chunk of his HP pretty much for free. On lower difficulties it does about 9,000, on Nightmare mode it only does 4,000, which is about a little over 10% of his health. There is one attack in particular that we're waiting for, and he will do it sooner or later, and that's his suction attack. Now, at first, it's going to be a little bit chaotic because of all the debris that's coming in, but don't worry, as after you block his attacks enough time, the debris actually stops flowing. So you kind of want to clear the field. What I recommend is maybe hold down guard a little bit, as that will give you a pretty safe way to clear the field without risking taking damage or throwing off timing, because it's going to be a very visual fight. From here, all you really want to do is just get him in a loop of, well, keeping him in the sand trap and parrying his bite attack, which normally would one-shot you because it does almost 2,000 damage, at least on Nightmare mode. However, you can parry it, and the parry timing is actually somewhat generous. Your big visual tell is going to be when his teeth start to close in, but his outer mandibles start to widen. That is your cue to press R2 and parry. And you can kind of get a timing internalized as well. Usually if you want something like having Karja use Boomerang throw, that works. But the main goal, just parry the attack and then go for cross slash, as that's your strongest team attack, and that gets the power bonus. Now, if you do get killed, don't worry, you can always just use one of your revival items and bring them back quickly. Don't bother trying to revive them manually, it's not really going to be worth it. If you're playing on Nightmare mode and you really don't want to use resources, then maybe at that point consider resetting. But otherwise, don't worry about it too much. Otherwise, from there, you just kind of do the process on repeat until he dies. It's not that hard, and it skips his second phase, which, I'm gonna be honest, as cool as the second phase looks, you probably want to do on Nightmare mode, because there is a very janky hitbox that can kill you in one hit, so this is probably the safest method, as well as being the most full walls method.
Through! Switch! It broke through!
Switch!
How's that?
Not a chance!
Steel Brothers!
Adol!
And that's about it. So if you were struggling with this boss, hope this helped, and if you loved this boss or hated this boss, comment down below. See ya.